What's up, guys? So we're back at it again. So we have really big news coming from Japan. Kento Momota, the number 2 seed in the 2022 World Championships men's singles, just got eliminated by Prannoy from India by 21-17, 21-16. It was an absolutely amazing match. Both players are great, and they played amazing. Even though Momota lost, he played really well. And I think, both players, they needed to play near perfect badminton to win this game for either of them. And Momota, you can tell the entire game, they were going back and forth in the rallies, and the most important thing for both of them was to actually sustain the rally and find chances to attack, right? And Momota specializes in the sudden attacks that he does, and the sudden change in speed to attack, and from defense to attack, and things like that. And I think Prannoy did a really amazing job today of just making sure that each backcourt shot he hits really pushes Momota to the back and keeps Momota kind of in the uncomfortable zone a little bit, and move him around, find chances to attack with his cross-court shots that Prannoy hit. And he did a really good job on that. And I think Momota was trying to do the same, throughout the rally. He tried to make sure that each shot gets to the backcourt. But I think during the rally, as they move from cross to straight, Momota sometimes in this game, he didn't get the quality shot I think he was looking for, especially for the backcourt, which gave Prannoy like a lot more chances to attack. And I think Prannoy also showed like just how powerful his attacks were today, because they were super effective. And you can tell immediately that his smashes were very deadly and did a lot of damage to Momota if it was like a good one, those half court shots that Momota hit that Prannoy finished. But I think Momota did a good job most of the time, but in these type of games, just the slightest mistake can get caught by the other player, by your opponent, and getting taken advantage of. But I think it's definitely a disappointing loss for Momota himself, because it is in his home country in Japan, in Tokyo. And I think a lot of his fans are a little disappointed. But, I think he played a good game, could have done a little better with his shots being a little better quality. But to be honest, it is very, I would say it's a little difficult for Momota, I guess, in this situation, because Prannoy is obviously a strong attacker, like we just mentioned. So the only way that Momota can avoid that is to try to push the shots in the back farther, like closer to the line, which is a little risky, especially in big venues, and with drift and everything. It's easy for the bird to go out, right? It's easy for the shuttle to go out. And Momota needed to hit like nearly perfect shots in the back for it to work, But Momota played great defense as well against Prannoy. When Momota's clears are all the way to the back, or lifts are all the way to the back, even with Prannoy's recovery smashes, Momota was able to pretty easily, I would say, get them back, do the cross courts, catch net. But I think he just needed a little bit more quality shots in the back to finish Prannoy off. And I think throughout like both sets, Momota was a little more I wouldn't say rushed, but he wasn't as patient, I think, in the long rallies as Prannoy was. You can tell sometimes he tried to finish it off a little prematurely, like the rally, and Prannoy would catch that mistake and quickly take advantage of it. And I think that also contributed greatly to the results of the match. But you got to give props to Prannoy. He really came out here and really did his work, and he played amazing. Both the players played amazing, and it was a great game to watch. But it would be amazing to see what Prannoy can do in his next few matches, especially his next match against his, teammate from India. And it's going to be incredible to watch. But that is the breakdown for this match.